right up next to Russia. All that stuff.
You might want to try to get out of town.
Well, yeah, they might, but they can.
Yeah, not come back.
Yeah, it might not be. Yeah. So a picture somebody put on KX.
It's pretty cool. We could put more signs on here.
Yeah,
We got all that window space.
Advertising.
Yeah. Well, yeah. How much do you want?
I mean, they could hang a banner off the jail too. You know, if they want to do.
Well, they could.
Ain't that middle section there? They ain't doing nothing.
Probably their big thank you to Minot for the city council or the mayor at the time.
Yeah.
Giving them that.
Plan.
Tax advantage.
Yeah.
Probably.
Now this will be the second year since that building was torn down.
Mm-hmm.
Thereabouts, yeah.
Or is it just the
Yeah,
first?
it's the second year.
Basically a parking lot, which is what they need.
Mm-hmm.
Need a parking bunch of fans up there.
It's easier to put a fan in the window than the air conditioner.
Yeah, cheaper.
Oh, they got all this stuff.
Blow
in here.
that hot air out.
Still working on it. Spring of next year, is it?
Huh?
Spring of next year, is that what they said? Sports funds. Kids for tennis. This ain't there. Oh, you might be too close to see it. Yeah, we're too close. Okay.
It's okay.
What does it say on that? Under it.
Trespass.
No, it says hostfest.com.
You see that at all? Is it too
Yeah, I see it. Host this thing. Can I get the camera up here?
I think when we first saw it, it didn't have hostfest.com.
No.
The horse, just the horse.
Yeah.
It looks so pretty. Nice bright orange.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. little seating area over there. I bet everybody's at the pool.
It might not be open yet.
Yeah, might not be open till noon. Oh, I wonder how many people are going to show up in the Max for that thing.
They said some did. I don't know how many.
Yeah.
Yeah, but today they're gonna.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. Coffee and donuts. That sounds like a good thing there.
See what happens when the next car collector or whatever.
Not this year, evidently.
So what do you want to do, Dad? To the parade? Do you want to just stay at home, watch on TV? Or you go out and watch it?
Well, could we go to the Legion and have coffee? Yeah. Could we watch it at the Legion?
Yeah, they probably could do that too.
Just lay in bed and watch it. That sounds good.
Yeah, we could do that too.
Be a lot cooler.
Yeah.
Usually on Saturday.
So we'll figure out what it is.
You know, the day I got the best sleep was Tuesday. When we got to, we slept till 8.
Oh, that's kind of late for us. Huh?
It is lately. I think my sleep percentage was like 83.
Wow.
Which I think is like the highest it's ever been.
Wow.
Mine was like 93 or something.
I got 93% for sleep.
No, for the oxygen. Oh, I
I never did that.
I never got.
I should probably charge up my Galaxy Watch and do that because mine's supposed to have all that options, but it's usually never. I'll find them a charger again. I keep losing my chargers.
Did you bring all your bowls into the kitchen yet?
I don't remember. I think I had a plate or
Last
something.
night.
I think there's one plate in there because I had cottage cheese toast last night.
I thought I smelled something.
Yeah.
I thought maybe.
Then Dad came in my room and was like, "Oh, we couldn't sleep. It's too bloody hot." And I'm like, "What? That's not so bad in here."
Hotter in our room.
It was.
Of course, I didn't have the oxygen machine going. I just had the CPAP thing going, so it wasn't so bad. And then I pointed my fan at the highest setting at my ceiling, so it was kind of circulating the air to some degree.
You do know that hot air rises, right?
Yes, I do.
But if you circle it.
But if you circulate it, it all gets cooled.
Really?
Yeah.
It's supposed to.
Yeah.
I know it was really hot in our room.
Yeah.
To the point where I was thinking about going and getting those freezer packs.
Hey, those are mine, damn it. I've been putting them on my
Hey,
knee.
a lot of them came in food we ordered.
Yeah. Oh, those ones. Yeah. Well, I've been grabbing the blue ones and putting them in a sheet and then shoving them on my knee, which helps to some degree. Helps to some degree.
Because it was like 78 in our bedroom at like almost, I don't know, when I got up at 11.
It was 80 something outside.
I thought about grabbing the heating pad from the couch
Yeah.
and grabbing that little jackery, going into my room and just shoving and wrapping it around my knee and seeing if it does any good.
No.
Because I've heard, I was watching the Bob and Brad guys and they said, yeah, I put that on your knee and it can help your knee help. Like, because it penetrates deep into the, 2 inches in, or 2.5 inches into your around. Yeah, the infrared heat pad versus like a water bottle that just like, like millimeters, like 2 millimeters in. I was watching some videos on they said with that knee bursitis stuff, which is probably what I have, is they says, oh yeah, you can put on this like thing on your leg and it makes your leg like sweat. and if you're right around your knee, and it can help change the osmotic pressure or something, and it can help like you sweat out some of the stuff.
Osmotic pressure, man, but I can't remember.
Yeah, it's like it like from the definition, it's like so it helps like start. No, it's osmotic pressure. It increases the pressure, which means you start to sweat. Which then, if you have like knee bursitis, which is like fluid, yeah, it translates up to the skin to try to sweat it out, which then restores the can restore the pressure in your knee. Which I was like, I'm like, I don't know, but it kind of sounds good. So I was kind of thinking about that, and I was like, maybe that would help my inflamed knee. Maybe. Then again, I've heard other people say heat's not what you want to put on something that's inflamed. Then you want to put ice on it. But I've been doing that, and I don't know. I don't know. It's just, there's so many different options and stuff. Thought about doing that when it's really stiff. See if that would help.
Looks like they get a good crowd for church.
Yeah, it's just.
Not quite sure what Church of Christ is like.
You know, about 15 years ago or so, I guess about 2000, 2008, there was a time where I went to church service at a lot of different churches just to see what they did.
When did you do that?
It was like 2007, 2008. I just got in my car and I went on Sundays. I went to just a whole bunch of different churches around town just to see what they all did.
Similar game.
And it was, some of them were not necessarily the ones I really wanted to go to, and some were interesting, and
I know I was working.
there was a few of them. There was a few that were kind of interesting. I went to St. Leo's once. Parking is fun though.
Yeah, parking's kind of tough. Beautiful church.
Oh, it's a great church. Big, huge ceiling. We were there that one time when we got filmed in that one movie. That's the one I remember from high school. I was like, it was right off Central. I think I went to Rich's church once.
Yeah.
Yeah. For a wedding.
And a funeral.
2 week weddings. John Claflin got married in there, and I got married in
Oh yeah.
Went to a
That wasn't all that
wedding
long
in
ago either.
Episcopalian church.
That wasn't very long ago. That one with Sherry's dad. Yeah, it was.
They all started running together.
Yeah. Well, for you, yeah. For sure.
Just gotta write them down so you remember.
Well, if they're done through Thompson Larson, then they're always filmed, so you can go back even years later and watch them.
Yeah, I like Thompson Larson's better than I like Thompson. I'm not against Thompson.
Thomas
Yeah.
Thompson, whatever.
But I prefer Thompson Larson. I got a lecture by a company. What? Yes.
Because you like Thompson Larson better?
Yes. It's not that either one of them do a bad job. It's just
Just your preference.
yeah. Well, Well, they got a better chapel for one thing,
Mhm.
and I know a lot of the people on both of the funeral homes.
Mm-hmm.
You keep running into them. One of the guys, I can't remember if he's Thompson or Thompson Larson. He was a cop, but now he's working at the funeral home. But he was also in the military.
Mm-hmm.
No idea. I mean, who the cop.
I know I can see his face, but I can't remember. But he was Minot PD for a while too.
There's a Bethel.
Yep.
You know what sounds really good is tortilla chicken stuff.
Yeah.
That soup stuff. Sounds really good. Haven't had that in a long time.
Thursday,
Yeah.
I used to watch the fair is from St. Joe's.
Yeah.
In the shade.
Yeah.
What shade?
Well, but one of the third
Second.
floor there, yeah.
Or maybe even if you're in the first one.
Yeah.
You were the one who wanted to be on the top where there's no shade.
Actually, down by the zoo isn't bad either. If you get one of those the trees and stuff, it's not bad.
Except
Getting out of there is kind of fun.
Across the street over here.
Yeah, well, maybe.
Well, it's better than.
Yeah, so we were at the church over here, which is you got to beat feet up to
No.
M&H, which
Over by the corner.
sometimes M&H is packed or full.
The potty was over here.
Yes, and with M&H.
Yeah.
Problem is, everybody else in the world's there, so there's a line by the time you get there.
So it's line before you get there.
Yeah. And then you're like, well, if you really have to go, and you really got to go, it was at one point last year it was going to become a bush.
That's what we were having.
It went to the church, and the doors are locked, and I can't blame them. They don't want people running through the church, but my gosh. I went and asked the pastor. I was like, oh, you go to the bathroom? Like, oh, we locked the church. I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
Don't get mad when we have to leave. And then they did kind of get mad because we ran over we couldn't get out though.
That's why I won't miss that part of it.
Oh.
Arguing.
Oh gosh, yes.
Most folks are pretty cool.
Yeah, most of the time, yeah.
Trying to think when we went to React. Was it after I retired or before?
React?
I went to React before I got the.
You went to React in like 98 or 99. It's like either right before you got your license or right after you got your license.
I thought I got my license sooner.
I know we talked to Jesse in like 96 or 97 because I wanted to join because I'd seen something somewhere about it, and then they were saying, oh yeah, you gotta be 18, blah blah blah, and that kind of crushed my hopes at that point. Oh, whatever. I don't know where I saw it. It's just like, oh.
It's been a long time. It's been 20 years or more.
Mm-hmm.
We've been doing this thing
Oh yeah. My first year, 99 was the first year because I remember it was me and Roberta in the bus
on top of
with CB radio.
On top of St. Joe's.
Yes. No, at Medical Arts in the parking lot
Yeah. Same
on top
idea.
because we could kind of get a good view of everything.
Yeah.
That was a hot year too. And then like a week later we did, it was like 2 weeks later we did the air show. Or no, it was later
Same month.
like
No.
the next day it was later that day. It was the air show.
Oh, it was.
So we did the air show in the bus too.
Yeah, it was.
So right after we'd done all the time in the fair parade, later that night, like around 5 o'clock, we had to go do the air show.
Yep.
And we had to sit in that sucked.
Well, and you did the marathon as well as control too.
Yes, we never want to repeat that ever again. Did that one year, and then it was like, no, we're never gonna do it. No. did it the first year, and then I rode with you the 2 or 3 years more, and then I got my car and was out there every year with the car. Well, that was another one of those things where it was, you know, there was like no bathrooms anywhere along the marathon route. You basically there was. I remember the first year I was out there with my car. I was like waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting for the runners. And I think what I did is I got lifted up the trunk of my car and I peed behind the car because it's like there was nothing, and it was like, well, nobody's really around, but just in case, you know, okay. I think that happened in 04 too. 05, yeah, because it was those like first couple years, like the fourth or fifth year that I mean, 6 o'clock and you could still be running. Yeah. Then it's like in 2005 or something, they were like 2 p.m.
You're done.
But I mean that one year that I was out there, 2003, was like that one lady it was still 4 o'clock and she was still running or walking. Yeah. And she had to go to another marathon the next day. I literally was telling her at the bottom of I was like, nobody will notice, nobody will care. I'll just give you right up the hill. Just to get up there. No, I'm good. Okay.
Some of the early ones were fast.
Oh, yeah, some of them now. I'm surprised how quick some people ran that damn thing. The one guy from the base, he finished it. Yes, I don't remember that one too, but well, he finished, I think it was the first or second race. He finished the entire marathon, including the early. He didn't do the early, but he did the extra stuff as well at the beginning. So there was like a 2K or something or 5K pre-run, and then he hit the main marathon. And he did that and finished the marathon in like less than 2 hours.
Close to record time.
Yeah, less than 2 hours, because the next person, I think it was like 1:58 or something, he finished it. And the next person, it was like 2 hours and like 35 minutes or something. That was the next person. I was like, dang. What does he do in the military again? Oh, he's a cop. Okay.
Well, the other thing was when
I think he was a security forces commander. I think
one of the commanders.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I know the base commander, the actual base commander, took first place. 07, I think it was. I remember because I watched him run.
Went out there together.
Yeah, that was funny.
Yeah.
I think 2011 was the last year that they did it. I think. Something like, yeah, it must have been around that time frame.
Yeah, that was the end of a lot of stuff.
Yeah, no, it was 2010 because it was the year before the flood. Yeah, because it was like for like between 07 and 10, they had so many people out there. It was, you were almost tripping over that last year. People were tripping over each other. The amount of people that were out there advertising drinks, special event. I mean, 08 we did 08 was hot, but they had the Ham Club special event thing out there. They had so many other special events thing out there. But I remember that first couple of years though, up in the third year or something, we still only had that one reservist.
Yeah,
I was like, you gotta be kidding me.
Then after that, it became.
Yeah, everybody wanted to play. Everybody wanted to play. That was weird. It was nice, but it was weird. I think everybody just wanted time off and go have fun. That's what it was. Go look at the hospital. We're having fun.